Hello students, I hope you all are fine. Students, today also we will discuss some more PYQ of chapter first. Students, you can see this question also CBSE has given in 2012. Okay. Then students, let's see the question. In the electrolysis of water, name the gas collected at the cathode and anode. You know very well if we have water, formula for water is H2O. Students, if we will do electrolysis means if we will pass electricity through water, then it will decompose and it will give just two gases, hydrogen and oxygen. Now, he is asking, hydrogen gas will be produced at which electrode and oxygen will be produced at which. So students, here let us consider we are having a container and here water is filled in this one. We are filling some water in this. Okay, so this is the water, students. Here, if we pass electricity means we will dip two metal rods. These metal rods are known as the electrodes. These metal rods are known as the electrodes. We will join these two electrodes with a battery. Students, here this one is positively charged metal rod and this one is negatively charged. Okay, so here positive charge. This is known as the anode. This one is known as the anode. I will explain why it is. And negatively charged metal rod is known as the cathode. Students, here we will take one key also. We will take one key also here. If we will pass electricity, then what will happen? What will happen? You know very well, water. Water can be decomposed. When we will pass electricity, then it will be decomposed and it will give positive and negative ions. OH plus, OH negative. H plus and OH negative ions it will produce. Okay. Then students, H positive means it is electron deficient. So it needs some electron. So from where it can take electrons, students? Positively charged ions. Positively charged ions are known as the cation. They are known as the cation. And cations goes at which electrode? That is known as the cathode. That is known as the cathode. So students, cations are positively charged and you know very well opposite charge attract each other. So these positively charged will goes on the negative electrode. Hence we can say that students, cathode is negatively charged metal rod. This one is negatively charged. So what will happen here? Here student, it will goes at cathode and these OH negative ions, they will go at anode. Okay. Then students, what will happen here? H positive ions can gain electron and they can convert into H. But hydrogen in nascent form, it is not stable. So 2H positive ion gain 2 electron and they can give hydrogen gas. In this way you can understand, students. So we can say at cathode hydrogen gas will produce. Hydrogen gas will produce at cathode and oxygen gas will produce at anode. If we know about hydrogen gas, then easily we can tell about the oxygen also. So student, here what will happen? Here at cathode, hydrogen gas will produce and at anode, oxygen gas will produce. Okay, so simply you can give the answer. Simply you can give the answer. Okay, students. So simply you can give the answer. Here students, if I talk about why is the volume of gas collected at one electrode, it is not electron, it is electrode, is double of the other. You can see students in formula of water. Formula of water is H2O. H2O. Okay. Then student here, what will happen? Hydrogen and oxygen are in ratio 2 by 1. Hydrogen, if two element of hydrogen we combine, then only one element of oxygen we take. So student here, hydrogen and oxygen are in ratio 2 by 1. So here, collection of gases also take place double at cathode as compared to the anode. Okay students, so why this volume change take place? This is due to the concentration of water. Here in water, hydrogen and oxygen are present in 2 by 1 ratio. Okay, then this hydrogen gas will be collected double as compared to the oxygen gas here. Next one is the why are the few drops of dilute sulfuric acid added to water? Student here, when we do electrolysis process, then we will add some diluted sulfuric acid also in this water. Why it is? Student, we do this one for increasing the decomposition, or we can say for increasing the reactivity, for increasing the reactivity and conductivity of the current. Reactivity and conductivity of the current. So students, you can give the answer in this way. Name the gas collected at cathode. So at cathode, hydrogen gas will be collected, and at anode, oxygen gas will be collected. Here student, hydrogen gas will be formed doubled as compared to the oxygen gas. So here volume of hydrogen is doubled as compared to volume of the oxygen. And student, we add dilute sulfuric acid to water for increasing the conductivity and for increasing the reactivity. Okay students, I hope this is clear to you. Then see the next question. Our next question is an aqueous solution of metal nitrate. Okay, any metal nitrate we are having. We don't know about the name of the metal here. Metal nitrate. Any metal nitrate we are having. Nitrate P react with the metal nitrate. This is P. Okay. P react with sodium bromide. It will react with sodium bromide. AgBr. AgBr is sodium bromide solution to form yellow PPT. It will form yellow PPT. Okay. Q. Yellow PPT, Q it will form, which is used in photography. These PPT are used in photography. In this way, students, first of all, you can write the question in your own words. Okay, it will be easy to understand the question statement. Then Q, which is used in photography. So this Q is used in photography. Q on exposed to sunlight undergo decomposition reaction. Okay, when we expose sunlight, then it get decomposed also. Then it get decomposed also to form metal present in along with the reddish brown gas. So after decomposition it will produce metal plus plus brown gas, it will reddish brown color, reddish brown gas it will produce. Okay, identify P and Q. Students, it is not difficult. You are saying what is the statement, but if you write the statement in your own words in easy way, you can go, you can reach at your desirable result. Okay students, you can go. So here metal nitrate, we don't know which one is metal here. It will react with silver bromide, it will react with the silver bromide. Okay, then after it give it, after reaction with silver bromide, it is giving us a Q and yellow ppt, which used in the, which used in the photography. Okay, we react with sodium bromide students. Sodium bromide is NaBr. It is NaBr. By mistake I have written this one. So students here, you know very well, you know very well in photography we use either AgBr or AgCl. You know very well. You have studied about that. And here, after decomposition, they are giving metal also. You know very well, after decomposition, AgBr in sunlight, when we expose sunlight, then it can give us Ag also. Plus, it can give us bromine gas. And you know very well student, bromine is a reddish brown gas. So student here Q may be AgBr, but what should be the P here, means one metal is sodium. We are getting Ag there, means this nitrate. This is the nitrate of silver. This one is nitrate of the silver. So students, we can write this reaction in this way. If we are having silver nitrate, it will react with sodium bromide. Then student, after double displacement reaction, it can give us, it can give us AgBr plus NaNO3 plus NaNO3. So AgBr, the yellow ppt are formed due to the formation of the AgBr. You know very well this AgBr is used in photography. And students, when we expose sunlight, then it can give us, then it can give us silver metal, and bromine gas can be exposed, and this is in reddish brown color, reddish brown color. So in this way students we can solve, in this way we can solve. Here this one, this AgNO3, this one is P here, this one is P, and here this one AgBr, it is Q. Means students, what will you do? First of all, you will write the statement in your own words. After writing statement, you will do work on these keywords. Okay, these key terms you will here used in photography, means you can think about that. In photography, either we can use AgBr or we can use AgCl also. Then you know very well, after decomposition they are giving metal, both are giving metal. AgCl also can give Ag and AgBr also can give Ag. But students, chlorine gas, after decomposition it will give chlorine gas. Chlorine gas is not in reddish brown color, means it cannot be AgCl. But this AgBr, it gives AgBr. This one gives us a reddish brown color. Means here, this one is the AgBr. So in this way, by doing work on these key terms, you can reach at your result. I hope this is clear to you. Okay students? Then let's see the next question. Here our next question is, take 3 gram of the barium hydroxide. Okay, take 3 gram of barium hydroxide. This is the formula for barium hydroxide in a test tube. Now add in a test tube, you will take 3 gram of barium hydroxide. Okay, now add 2 gram amount of ammonium chloride. Now student, you can add 2 gram of ammonium chloride. This is the ammonium chloride. This one is the ammonium chloride. So you will add 2 gram of ammonium chloride and mix the content with help of the glass rod. With help of a glass rod, you will mix this. You will mix this solution. Now touch the test tube from the outside. Student, now if you will touch, what will happen? What will happen? Okay, what do you feel on touching the test tube? Students, here you will feel this test tube is cool. This is cool. Why it is? Student, because it is a endothermic reaction. Means here heat is absorbed. Heat is absorbed during the reaction. And if heat is absorbed, so from where it will absorb? It will absorb the surrounding heat. It will absorb the surrounding heat. So student, it becomes cool. So we will feel the test tube is cool now. What do you feel? What do you feel on touching the test tube? So we will feel cool. State the inference about the type of reaction occurred. So here type of reaction. One is the double displacement reaction will be here. Here we will get BaCl2 plus ammonium hydroxide. Means here double displacement reaction as well as endothermic reaction will take place here. Write the balanced chemical equation. Already we have written. Student, already we have written, but balance it also. Balance it also. So how will you balance? This one, BaOH2, we are having plus. It will react with ammonium chloride. Then double displacement undergo here. After double displacement here, we will get NH4OH plus BaCl2. BaCl2. So here barium 1, here barium 1. But student, here chlorine 2, here only 1 chlorine. We can multiply by 2. And here OH2, here only 1. So we can multiply this one by 2. Now it is balanced chemical equation. Now it is balanced chemical equation. So student, today we have done some questions. Okay. Some questions are remaining. We will do tomorrow. Okay. I will explain them tomorrow. Or students, you can try yourself also. Today this is homework for you. So thank you. Have a nice day.